This is one of those games that could change your ambitions in a season. You know, if we go away here and we beat them somehow, we have to be talking about Premier League title race now, yeah? We are a serious contender, yeah? A serious antagonist in this story if we are able to do that. But the question is, will we be able to do that? Now, doesn't that just look right? Doesn't that just bring a smile to your face? Seeing Newcastle United at the top of the Premier League table. 5 games played, 5 wins on the board, and pretty much a perfect start to the season. Perfect in terms of results, but not really in terms of our situation. We have a couple of injuries, and the schedule is about to get a little busier. We have our first game in Europe, then we go away to probably the most difficult place to go in England. Anfield, we face Liverpool in the league, then 2 days later we go away to Anfield facing Liverpool in the Cup. Can we keep up the good feelings, the good momentum? Let's find out. But first we host Copenhagen in our opening game in the Europa League. Can you win the UEFA Europa League this season? The board have asked us to do so. We have asked of ourselves to do so. And especially considering the start we've had to the season, why wouldn't we be aspiring to win the damn competition? That's what we will be trying to do. How will you cope without Paqueta, Lucas Paqueta, out for the next 4 weeks, suffering an injury in that Leicester game in the last episode? He's been fantastic. Pretty much all of our signings have been on the money, well, apart from, you know, the other guy who plays up front. But we shall not mention his name, yeah? But it's going to be a big blow losing Paqueta. Can you kick off with a win in the Europa League? That is the goal. We are at home, and especially in the group stages in Europe, if you win your home games and you get like a couple of draws away, you should be good. You should be able to qualify. And this game, although being the first game of the competition, is already a must win. We host Copenhagen, and this is their team. I mean, doesn't really matter who they have out there. They could have the best player in the world. We are still expected to win this game. They play a kick and rush style of play, which is a style of play that we've come up against quite a few times this season already. Our team is Pope in goal, Botman, Schär, and Silva at the back. Trippier playing on the right, Guimaraes, Palhinha, and Joelinton in midfield. Almiron just behind Barnes and Lukaku. You'll see that we've made a couple of changes with one eye on that Liverpool game. We've won 4 out of 5 in the league. They've won 5 out of 5 in the league. Something's gonna have to give. So with that in mind, Joe Felix is on the bench, Alexander Isak is on the bench, Lucas Paqueta, like we've mentioned already, is out injured. Anthony Gordon also misses this game, but he will be back for the Liverpool game. But we have to win, so let's deliver. Here's Antonio Silva. Antonio Silva, by the way, has been a phenomenal signing. Our defense has conceded only 1 goal so far, and it's largely thanks to him. Chance here to put a cross in, and Harvey Barnes will put it in, but he is offside. That would have been the perfect start to the game. Unfortunately, not quite happening. We have to applaud the cross from Miguel Almiron to find him, though. Decent movement to get away from his defender, but just slightly offside. Here's Schär. Oh, a tackle there on Schär. A very aggressive tackle. And Fabian Schär has stayed down. We don't need another injury, but we play on for now. Joelinton played back to Trippier. Trippier played across that box. There we took a shot. It got blocked. And potentially a chance here. No. João Palhinha steps in and the ball breaks to Bruno Guimaraes, who loses the ball. Kieran Trippier a bit slow to come back. Silva slightly dragged out of position here, and they have found the space in our defense. Crossed in, headed away by Schär. Collected by Almiron. The game is a bit open right now. Not really what we like to see, but if we can get a goal, it won't really matter now, will it? We go long. The ball will actually fall to Lukaku here. It's messy at the moment. Don't really like that. And there's a yellow card to Patson Daka for that foul on Fabian Schär. Opening 16 minutes or so, we could be better. We have a corner. Schär is actually injured. Chance there. Romelu Lukaku rising highest to get his head on it. We don't know how serious that injury to Fabian Schär is he will play on for now. This time an instant cross from Bruno Guimaraes. Again whipped in there, and the second header is from Antonio Silva, who just puts it over the top. A couple of chances starting to come now. Copenhagen looking to create a chance of their own here. The injured Schär gets a block in there. Palhinha to Lukaku. Lukaku with space ahead of him that he will definitely take the chance to run into. Running around the whole defense here. Nobody able to really recover, but he is not able to put the ball in the net. Pressing high, win it back through. Miguel Almiron plays it to Joelinton on the edge of the box. Shot and caught by the keeper. Palhinha to Lukaku. Not the cleanest pass, but it gets to Joelinton, and now from Trippier to Almiron, and Almiron to Barnes, and Barnes in space, and he'll drag it wide. Okay, lads. We're finally in the game. We finally have control of the game. We have the chances in the game. Just not the breakthrough. You see there, we're dominating the ball and have all the shots. Just need to hit the target a bit more and potentially get that opening goal. A good turn here by Joelinton, who drives into the box, but the final ball is not quite on point, and it's halftime. It's goalless. And the only things to note is Fabian Schär is injured and he'll have to come off, and we've missed some chances. That's all that's happened in this game. Haven't really been impressed by Barnes and Lukaku. But for now, they'll stay on. Schär will come off. Den Burn will come on in that central centre-back position. And I don't really want to rely on bringing on João Felix and Alexander Isak, but I have a feeling we may have to if nothing comes of what our attackers have provided today. Here is Lukaku, who's actually working very hard at the moment, trying to find something here. He just finds Sven Botman. And the ball now with the João Palhinha. Palhinha to Almiron. Good play from the boys, slowly progressing the ball up the field. And here is Joelinton now in the Copenhagen box. Again, being mindful in possession. Assessing his options and finds Trippier on the right-hand side. A decent cross in there. It is headed away. Joelinton tries to head it back in, but the ball is collected. And a potential chance for Copenhagen if we do not stop this move. They actually keep the ball quite well there as we try to get bodies back to nullify this threat. We're heading into the final 20 minutes of the game, and it's still goalless, cleared there by Botman. It's been a tough game. It's actually been a tough game. In the box again here, a bit passive there at the back, lads. Played across, and Nick Pope called into action for the first time this game with 20 minutes remain on the clock, and we are tired of seeing these two guys up front. They haven't done anything. Barnes and Lukaku, bloody hell, mate, they're looking like Timon and Pumbaa, if anything. Yeah, they're off. We're bringing on Livramento. João Felix is on. Alexander Isak is on. Let's try to win this game. Botman to Bruno. 15 minutes remain. Bruno Guimaraes advances forward, finds João Felix, edge of the box. Shot crawled into the far corner, saved by the goalkeeper. Our first real chance of the half. We've been poor in the second half, man. Really poor. Maybe a set piece will change things up here for us. Bruno Guimaraes in there. Goalkeeper comes, he punches. Burn to Palhinha. He turns, he tries to potentially take a shot. It's just taken off his foot. Heading into the final 10 minutes now. Still no breakthrough. Almiron. Miguel Almiron picks up the ball and he just runs and runs and runs, and he tried to put a ball in there, but the pressure is on the Copenhagen defense here. Wave after wave of Newcastle attacks. Palhinha to Bruno. Bruno Guimaraes tried to slip it in there towards João Felix. It got intercepted, and now Jordan Larson for Copenhagen looking to get them forward. Another good interception there by Bruno Guimaraes. Potentially now plays it into Alexander Isak through one-on-one. And there's the breakthrough we've been looking for in the 83rd minute. This game's been so frustrating. But Isak in front of goal is not something you like to see if you're an op. Yeah? If you're an op and you see him through one-on-one, you know it's long. You know the scoreboard is about to change. Yeah? 1-0 to Newcastle. Eventually got there. I mean, 2 minutes added on here. Can we stay there though? Oh, sliding in there. Botman steps in. Good defending from him. Bruno to Joao Felix. Felix to Isak. Isak takes it in his stride. He's through again to make it 2. He will make it 2. And it's the substitutes once again. Isak and Felix. Are we having a bit of a link up? Oh boy. We could be growing a bit of a partnership here. They have been the difference. They really have been linking up again for that second goal. Isak again through on goal. Puts it away, and we are praising him and giving him the credit he deserves for the performances he's putting out there. But I'm also concerned that we only have one goal scorer. Literally one guy who's scoring all the goals. But you know, at least somebody's scoring the goals, and we are getting the points on the board. A 2-0 victory in the opening game of the Europa League. And we'll definitely take that. Fabian Shaw will be out for the next 5 days, so a bit of a knock, nothing too serious there. And the big one, the big game, first versus second. 2 teams who have won 5 games out of 5. 2 teams with a 100% record. One of them is gonna go, yeah? It's either gonna be a draw, someone's gonna win, someone's gonna lose. We don't know what's gonna happen, but we will find out in a second. We go away to Anfield, and we have mentioned that our ambition is to finish in the top 4, right? But as it stands, we are top. And this is one of those games that could change our ambitions in a season. You know, if we go away here and we beat them somehow, we have to be talking about Premier League title race now, yeah? We are a serious contender, yeah? A serious antagonist in this story if we are able to do that. But the question is, will we be able to do that? It shall be answered in a few minutes. Will your last win have the opposition worried? Yeah, I don't think what we did on Thursday night against Copenhagen is going to have Liverpool Football Club worried, okay? So that's pretty much irrelevant. They are definitely going to be confident. They are definitely favorites for this game. And we are like the underdogs who's like, okay, these guys have done well, but how serious are they? And I'd like for us to be very, very serious. It's going to be a very tough game though. And this is their team. They've made some pretty decent signings. They have the likes of Destiny Udogie in there. You have Zakanyi in there as well, you know. But their team is largely still the same. Of course, 5 wins out of 5, playing Gergen pressing. We know what to expect when we go to Anfield. They're going to be very aggressive. They're going to be in our faces. They're going to be very direct in how they attack. And that's going to be a very difficult game. The top goal scorer is Diogo Jota with 6 goals in 5 appearances. That's actually very good. They have Mathias Zakanyi with 4 goals as well. Gravenberch with 3. So, that's very interesting. Most assists, Alexis McAllister with 3, Mohamed Salah with 2. So it seems like Salah hasn't really gotten his season started like that, but he is always a threat, and they only seem to have kept 2 clean sheets as well. So it seems like they're performing better as a team than individuals. This is the team we'll be going with. We have Pope in goal, Willock, Botman, Silva, and Livramento as the back 4. We have Bruno and Joe Winton as a double pivot. We have Joao Felix, Anthony Gordon, Mayo Almiron playing behind Alexander Isak. Anthony Gordon is finally fit. He missed the last game. He's back straight into the 11. Joao Felix starts, Alexander Isak starts. Basically our best 11 based on who is currently fit. Really just missing Lucas Paqueta. But this guy is not missing anything. Alexander Isak, the top goal scorer in the league. Deadly in front of goal. But, you know, Anfield can consume anybody. So we need to be alert. We are mentally prepared for a very tough game. I don't know why Liverpool fan is waving a Newcastle flag. Has he converted? I don't know. He's feeling a bit a certain way. But listen, we're here to compete, and we're here to test ourselves against one of the best in the most difficult conditions possible. And we're going to play our game. Let's just play our game. Let's just do what we've been doing all season. What has us top of the league right now. And let's see if it works. You know, it's one of those. Losing the ball already. Nerves. What's going on here? Yes, Salah picking up the ball in the central area. Just shuffling. Good work, Joelinton. Good tackle, Mia Almiron. Isak to Almiron. Almiron looking lively. He looks like he's got a plan, which is unlike him. There's Gordon. Shot is blocked, and we have a corner. Okay. We'll take that. First attack of the game here. It's Bruno Guimaraes. Gonna be put in there. Alisson comes out, and the shot is saved, blocked. What happened there? Seems like it was a save. Another corner. First shot on target. Bruno again. Goalkeeper comes out, but I think the defender got there instead. Look for another cross in, and eventually cleared away. Brought down here by Salah to McAllister, but we win it back through Antonio Silva. I'm liking this. We look calm. We look like we're not getting flustered, yeah? We're not feeling the nerves. We're not crumbling under the pressure. We're just playing our football. That's a very good opening 10 minutes to this game. But here come Liverpool now through Endo. Endo centrally there to Gravenberch, who collects it, looks to drive past our midfield. Goes back out wide, well collected by Matias Akanye. Standing up, Livramento puts in a good tackle, wins that first battle. It goes back to Nick Pope, who launches it long. Try to find Isak. Well, eventually does, but it's a foul. Salah. Salah drifting inside here. Nobody really following him and just letting him pick his spot. At least close down the shot. Pope saved. We go long. Header won by Isak. Ball lost by Joelinton. 25 minutes in. Liverpool are coming alive. We're having to defend a bit more now. Oh, the overlap there from Destiny Udogie is forcing Joelinton to come out here, and he does well. Another Liverpool attack. They really are overloading those central areas, aren't they? Because their wingers are cutting inside, specifically Salah, and they really have the three in the midfield, whereas we have a two. It's a bit difficult to cope with right now, and we're kind of hanging on a bit here. They aren't creating many chances though, but slightly getting suffocated by a potential chance here through Anthony Gordon. He has support in Alexander Isak. Gordon will take it on himself. Anthony Gordon wins a penalty. He wins us a penalty. Oh, we need that. Because the ball deflected from the body to the hand, the penalty is overruled, which is fine, it's completely understandable. But we broke, we looked dangerous. Oh, that's a very risky pass to make into the midfield right there. And boys, we're kind of struggling with the pressure. The press from Liverpool is proving to be very effective, and we cannot play out at all. A minute from halftime, I would take a 0 at halftime, mate, at 100%. Take it as they play through. Never mind. Diogo Jota gives Liverpool the lead. We lost the ball. We got pressed. We tried to recover a little 1-2. Finished at the near post. Can the goalkeeper do better? Probably can. He comes out. He tries to make himself big. He doesn't. He doesn't at all. And Jota has Liverpool in front with basically the last kick of the half, which is very, very disappointing. Or is it? Are they about to create another chance here? Bro, this guy's actually been a problem, you know. Livramento, I mean, he won the first battle, but ever since then, it's kind of been downhill, yeah? Not been a great game by our right back at all. And it's not been a great game by our midfield either. But I think that has to do with the numbers game thing. I'm not really impressed by Joao Felix. He's not really that involved. I can't really blame him because we're probably defending for like 75% of the game. It's not great. It's really not. We've been suffocated and something has to change, or else I don't see how we trouble Liverpool. We had a good 10 minutes and that was it. Yeah, we blew our load too quickly. Yes. Anyway, Joao Felix. Instructions need to change. We're going to ask him to come short from the left-hand side, potentially get on the ball a bit better, and just support Eafc better, because Eafc is isolated. He's not in the game. You know, we need better. Good defending there by Botman. Ball collected by Willock. Gordon to Felix. This is what we need. We need him on the ball in these areas to potentially create something for us. There's Bruno. Back to Botman. This is better. This is better. Willock to Botman. Botman to Bruno. A good turn. And finds Gordon. Anthony Gordon, little 1-2 with Alexander Isak. Anthony Gordon, he has the pace to get away, and he has the finish as well. 1-1. First time we actually play football. Yeah, we play football, we get a goal. Gordon on the score sheet. He came back from injury in this game, actually, and he came back determined. I don't think he's a fan of Liverpool. We'll definitely take that 1-1. Can we play like that more though? Like, you know, can we control the ball better in the second half? I mean, if we can, then we'll definitely create more chances. But you already know that Liverpool are just going to keep coming, aren't they? Like, they are probably the most relentless team you can find. And here they are already looking to create some problems, or we just create problems for ourselves. Just over the top. Shot there by Gravenberch, just over the top. Oh, it was going to the corner, you know. A bit lower than that, then it's in the top corner. Here's Endo. Liverpool now pushing to retake the lead. Now Trent tackled there by Willock. Ball breaks to Gordon, and Gordon gives it to Joao Felix. Gordon is on the run, and he is played in here up against Virgil van Dijk. He cuts in on his right, creates an angle, and he forces the save out of Alisson. Gordon probably been our most dangerous attacker so far, and we want to make sure that he keeps picking up the ball in those wide areas. So we're going to move him over to the left. We'll of course ask him to track back because he has that work rate. Have Joao Felix more centrally, have him pick up the ball in the more dangerous areas. We'll tell him to get forward and stay forward. You know, you don't need to come back and track back. We just need him to supply Isak with something, because has anybody seen our striker today? There are 20 minutes left in the game. All he needs is one chance. At least that's what we know, right? We know he's clinical. Here's Salah. He hasn't really done anything in this game either. But here he is now driving into the box there, and he crosses it in. And is that handball? It is handball. It is Joe Willock. And Liverpool potentially have a penalty here. The one question I'd have with that decision is his hand wide enough to be a pen? Apparently so. Mohamed Salah steps up and sends Nick Pope the wrong way. I mean, even if he went the right way, I don't think he saves that one, and we're 2-1 down. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't been a threat. Joe Willock has locked him up. He's been in the Joe Penitentiary, yeah? Locked up. But somehow he has Liverpool ahead, and we have to come back once again. Here's Botman. Final few minutes. Botman, fantastic run forward, driving us up the field. And here is Isak looking to get involved. Ball picked up by Miguel Almiron. Played centrally. Wide and offside. Joao Felix. just offside there. Final 3 minutes or so. We'll take off Almiron, bring on Harvey Barnes, see if he can offer us something in the final few minutes. Bring on Kieran Trippier, really, in case we get like a free kick or something. We'll take Joe Willock to get forward as well. I mean, bro, there are like 3 minutes remaining and stoppage time, so we have to go for it. We do have to go for it. And there are fans already singing as if the game is over. Is it over? Can we spoil the party? Here's Kanate. He goes out wide there to Trent. There have been 4 minutes added on. It's definitely enough to potentially create one more chance. Bruno Guimaraes, they're trying to desperately win the ball back, but Mohamed Salah will just run away from him, and he will make it 3. And that's the game. Liverpool pick up all full points here today. And we will pick up our first loss of the season. And it's funny how the moment we tell Joe Willock to get forward, just to help us in the press, help us in trying to advance the ball up, this fraud, yeah, who's done nothing, bro, has somehow scumbagged himself a brace. Oh, this is so annoying, lads. Find margins, you know? This is football. This is how it works, yeah? You don't take your chances. To be fair, we had very few chances, right? We had very, very few chances. But if you don't take your chances, the point remains. Against the best teams, they'll find a way to hurt you. In this case, it was a penalty that opened up the game. We tried to go forward and get that equalizing goal. Unfortunately, we got opened at the back on the counter. Salah makes it 3-1, but there are many positives to take from that game. There are many positives. We competed well for the majority of the game. Like I said, positives to take, and we go straight into the next game against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. Now, a few changes have been made. We have Pope in goal. We have Willock, Botman, Silva, and Livramento at the back. We have Paulinho, Guimaraes, and Joelinton playing in the midfield 3. And then we have Almiron on the left, Murphy on the right, and Lukaku playing up top. Going for a midfield 3 in this game because we really got outnumbered, especially in the first half in that game. But this is the cup. I don't know how seriously they're going to take it, but we're going to try to give a good representation of ourselves here as we see Jacob Murphy there just running into the box trying to do something. Unfortunately, we are forced to make some changes though and rotate the squad a bit better. So Anthony Gordon actually misses out on the matchday squad today through fatigue. He just came back from injury in the last game and he played a full 90, so he's not quite fit enough to get involved here today. But let's see if we will apply, you know, our learned lessons from the previous game. And here's Romelu Lukaku, gives us a lead. Exactly what we need. 20 minutes in, we lead at Anfield. And let's be real, Isak didn't do anything in that last game. But Big Rom, yeah, has us winning at Anfield right now. Still early. It may not come to much, but it's a 1-0 lead nonetheless, which we will most definitely take. Here come Liverpool through Zakanye. Oh, it seems like Livramento has also figured him out, yeah? He knows what to expect now. And he has dealt with him far better in this game than he did in that previous game. Jacob Murphy working hard for the team. They're getting back, essentially playing as another right back, but he has lost it here. Slightly unsettled. Ball to Gravenberch, and it is saved by Pope. I thought it was wide. He got a hand to it. Botman to Paulinho. Silva to Paulinho again. Oh, João Paulinho just driving through the Liverpool defence here and takes a shot on straight at Alisson though. We're asking questions. We're asking questions. We are definitely in control of this game somehow and have been the better team. 30 minutes in, Liverpool have not done anything. Liking what I'm seeing right now. And here's another chance for Romelu Lukaku. Just about falls to him. It looks rough with this guy, okay? He isn't silky, bro. He's not going to give you the fantastic touches and finishes, but listen, he'll put the ball in the net, and he almost did right there. He's looking dangerous. I like that. The Salah locked up once again. Just don't give him a pen, yeah? Seems like he gets brought to life by penalties. He sees the 12 yards, yeah? And he believes in himself. But not today. Almiron. To Murphy. Oh, Murphy, that's a foul, ref. But played on. It's covered that time. 1 minute has been added on here. The 1 minute has elapsed, and that's half-time. Half-time, and we're leading. I think the tactical change from going from the 4-2-3-1 to the 4-1-4-1 has really changed things up, especially defensively, where we have not been pinned in our 18-yard area like we were in the previous game. And Lukaku and the counter is looking very, very deadly. Has been a problem for the Liverpool defense. And here he is once again. Romelu Lukaku forces the save out of Alisson. Zaccagni to McAllister. Mattia Zaccagni again. Livramento in the way again. Joe Linton, however, loses it. It's Endo. Coming up towards the hour mark, Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy has been one of our best players. This is his first appearance of the season, and he has been unbelievable. And here's Romelu Lukaku, who's been a problem throughout the whole game. We'll make it 2. He's finally here. He's here. We mentioned our signings clicking, and he's been the questionable one. Yeah? He's been the one where we're like, bro, I don't know. It's not looking great, but it has clicked today. Definitely 2-0 up, running rampant on that Liverpool defense. Nobody really wants to see the sight of him today. Bruno Guimaraes will come off. We need to rest him and need to keep him safe. Yeah, because if we lose him, our midfield is going to fall apart. So he comes off. We'll bring on Fabian Schär in centre-back. We'll move Silva over to right-back and tell him to stay back. Longstaff in midfield. Barnes on the right. We're 2-0 up. We don't need to score any more goals, right? We don't need to score any more goals. We just need to be solid at the back. And there's Antonio Silva. Speaking of solid, look up the word solid and it's a picture of this guy. Oh, mistake there by Van Dijk. You don't want to be making mistakes around Lukaku when he's in this kind of form, and Romelu Lukaku will actually bag himself a hat-trick. That's the thing. If it clicks, bro. When it doesn't click, it's ugly. It's painful to watch. It feels like torture. Bleach in the eyes. Yeah? But it has clicked today for Big Rom. And it looks like we're going to be knocking out Liverpool in the Carabao Cup here. Final 12 minutes remain, but if there's a team that can muster a comeback, it is Liverpool, and they have one back. Interesting decision not to fetch the ball. I mean, bro, go celebrate. Yeah, go for a jog. Run around the stadium if you have to. It's fine. It's fine. Celebrating with the manager there. I don't know about that one, but hey. It's still 3-1. Surely we can't mess this up. Here's Almiron. Miguel Almiron. Absolutely cooking up Trent Alexander-Arnold. Nothing surprising there. Played centrally. Lukaku just taps it in. He just taps it in. The composure. That's something he doesn't really have. He opened up his composure pack. Yeah? Oh, the confidence is flowing. Fantastic work. It's all done by Almiron there. Gets past Trent, cuts inside, plays it on a plate to Lukaku, who passes it into the net, and we pass to the next stage in the Carabao Cup. We beat Liverpool at Anfield, knocked them out 4-1 on the night. The stands are empty, just filled with Geordies, and we have learned from our mistakes. We just got slapped 3-1. We gave them 4-1. All 4 goals scored by our big Belgian up top. They still had more of the ball. We didn't really come here for the ball. We came here for the win. We created more chances than in the last game. We had a better XG than in the last game. And I think it's fair to say that we have learned from our mistakes and, you know, we have progressed. This is part of football. In the next round, we've been drawn against Burnley. Looking at the other teams in there, there's still Arsenal. I mean, there's Forest, who've had a good start to the season. There's City and there's United. So in the round of 16, still a few big teams. Still quite a long way to go, but yeah, we are still in the cup, and Lukaku was unbelievable. He's asking to play in the next game against Brighton, and with what he just gave us, there's no way we're going to bench him. Jacob Murphy was unbelievable as well, very much committed to the cause and liked what he provided. We're actually going to sim the game against Brighton with this team: Pope, Livramento, Bartman, Schär and Trippier. We have Guimaraes and Palhinha. We have Isak, Felix, Almiron and Lukaku leading the line. We're going to sim it at home, and it'll be a 2-1 victory at home against Brighton and Hove Albion. Romelu Lukaku on the score sheet again. First time scoring in the Premier League. He opened up the scoring. James Milner equalized for Brighton. And in the 80th minute, Barnes on the score sheet. So Timon and Pumbaa, yeah, they are involved, helping the team to a win. And we have responded well from that first setback. Now, after 7 games, 6 wins and a loss. Liverpool are up there. They are the only team with 7 out of 7. Forest have also lost a game. It's not really surprising seeing them up there, considering that one of their players, Diogo Jota, is just won Player of the Month against Liverpool, are flying, but they are no longer in the cup thanks to your boys. Up next, we have our second Europa League game. We go away from home, and then a few days later, we go away to the champions, Manchester City, in what should be a feisty affair. After that, Aston Villa at home is not an easy game, and we go away to the Ibrox Stadium. So the games that are coming up are becoming even more difficult, most of them away from home. We've had a fantastic home record, and we've shown some great mentality to respond after that first loss against Liverpool literally 2 days later by beating the same team in the same stadium, proving that we can learn from our mistakes. But as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments about today's episode. Please do drop a like on it if you have enjoyed it, and please do subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. I've been Cookie Crusher. I'll see you guys next time.